Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon X-Men X Mansions. We're going to be finishing up the Battlegrounds, should be the 148, 149, and 150, or I guess 148, 146, yeah, 148 to 146, whatever. We got our butts kicked by this girl twice. Let's see if we can do it this time. We got everyone up to 20. I also caught a shiny Pokemon, but we'll show that off later if I remember. A little bit too loud, sorry. I probably should have went for that, but whatever. Gross. Alright, that landing was clutch. Okay. Whew. Whew. Now we don't ever have to look at that ugly sprite again. And remember, after you beat trainers here, they will randomly start showing up throughout the mansion, not for you to battle, to talk to for now. Eventually they'll have a side quest. Some of them will just want to rebattle, some of them will want you to go find something, some of them want you to just bring them a Pokemon, I guess. Haven't worked out that all the way, but I'm going to do that all at once after I finish the Battlegrounds entirely. I'll actually be back. Did I heal? I did. Okay. Alright, Toby. Want to try my fruit? Oh, so you're a grass type. Could be worse. This thing's gonna hurt. Or not. Dang, I was hoping they would be bitter today, but as usual, they're too sweet to do real damage. Gotta love puns. Student Andy, 3 level 9 Pokemon. Oh, I guess I only got through 6 of them. Whoops. Oh, lazy Pokemon. I get it. I can't be the only one that thinks of that. Bro Brody. This is probably the hard one. Do you even live, bruh? I left the tag there on purpose since I did not make that sprite, and he was so kind to leave his tag there for everyone to see that it's him, so I did it. I just left it. I'd rather my game look slightly tacky and you know I didn't make it than me hide the fact that I didn't make it. I just realized how much fighting types just wreck my team. Yeah. Okay. So with those done, congrats, Gluttonous. You defeated the first group of trainers here. Now allow me to reward you for your progress. Use this wisely because you will not be given too many of these over time. I still haven't put another one of those in the game yet, and I'm in like level 55. Okay, so what he is saying, there is a gardens now that we have just unlocked down below here. You've all entered the EV Gardens. Time for you all to test your growth and battle each other. Whomever defeats the other four, please see me in my room for a reward. Okay, so each garden has been designed to where each one has one Pokemon in it, made for 3 HP stat, or 3 attack stat, or 3 whatever. That way you can sit in here and you can just grind up whichever IVs you want. This way, between the EV Gardens, the IV Candies, the Nature Mints, and the Super Ability Capsules, you should be able to build whatever Pokemon team you want at all. Plus, like, it doesn't cost any heart scales to remember old moves. The only thing that's going to really stand in your way is, like, egg moves. And I even turned up the... How should I say it? I turned up the rate at which those like can occur. I made it to where they can occur in the wild. That's part of that Lifemon hack, so you can still find them in the wild. The real one is going to be, you'll probably just have to breed some Pokemon for that. That's the only literal obstacle, is breeding Pokemon. Besides that, you can do whatever you want in this game. That was the purpose. That was what opened it up. I'm gonna go show off one of my... I caught this while I was grinding. It already had the name Felicity. And its original trainer is Horn Girl. Pretty sure that's a mutant. Do any other ones have original trainers? I removed it to where like it doesn't penalize you for the original trainer. Okay. So now we're gonna go battle the other day 1 or the day 2 trainers now. After that, that will be the video. Oh yeah, soon you'll be able to choose what you want to do. Oh my gosh, hiccups again. Anyone else pound on their chest like a gorilla when they get hiccups and it makes them go away? Like, I just close my fists with my thumb up top and just pop, pop, pop right after a hiccup. Whoops. And then they just go. They're gone. Don't judge me. That thing's face is so amazing. Time to get some balls. I'm sorry for that. Ooh, That's dangerous. That's exactly what happens soon. Thank you for explaining it perfectly. Okay, so in here, Pokemon, if you're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, you may not catch any of the Pokemon in these gardens. Why? Because there is only one Pokemon in each of the gardens. Now, if you wanted to make some type of clause where you could choose which one you want, but I think that still goes against the nature of what hardcore Nuzlocking is. Feel free to come in here and grind your face off, but don't catch things. Okay, I was just making sure. Just because, like, the way I ran around the bottom there. Huh. Wonder if I messed up and didn't add that. Maybe. I'll have to check that on the tile set. Go, my roots. Spread. Spread as fast as you can. Alright, well, if you're grass, Aerodactyl, do your thing. This is how we trained up a good amount in that little time. Just went into the grass garden and lit things up with wing attack. Alright. 3 out of 4 down. Yeah, I must have messed up in some way. Because you don't encounter Pokemon in that tile. I'll have to check that. Yeah, that's so weird. Wonder if anyone else has noticed that. I did everything right. Yeah, healed. I always forget this thing isn't water type, even though it literally tells me the types on the screen. Oh, did I miss one? Oh yeah, I guess I didn't battle Drake, did I? Nope. Well, how else do you let your dragons get stronger? You gotta let them get the crap kicked out of them. And that's not even a dragon, you liar. At least not yet. I'm so dreamy. I actually woke up way too early today, didn't I? Aw, this is just annoying though. Alright, now after you defeat all 4 of them, you just walk on out of your area. See me in my room for proper conversation. Alright, now that both of those quests are done, we have to go to talk to him. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick because the exclamation points bugged the crap out of me. You might be asking what that third set is for. I probably should have ignored talking to somebody to show that off, but this is what happens when you fail somebody. When you fail a task, it'll get left over there. There aren't too many of them you can fail after that first wave, but I think my team's starting to come together a little bit. We just gotta evolve. Ooh, blink. Alright, so he opens up the second set of danger room scenarios. After you do 6 through 10, you'll open up the first actual real mission. After you do the first real mission, the game opens up to where you can basically do everything in whatever order you want to. Like, there will be some points where it's like you won't get to C without doing B, but like you don't really have to do A if you don't want to. Like, there will be spots like that. Or you know what, you only want to do half of B to get to C, sure, whatever. But this is more about trainers and less about catching Pokemon, even though you can still even though it's still a whole bunch of Pokemon that you don't have access to anywhere else currently besides that danger room. And if you want to, you can still totally keep going in the Battlegrounds. Alright, so we're going to run on over, but as you've seen, some of the people relocate, or some of the X-Men will relocate throughout time. Now, these people have finally started showing up after you beat them. The mansion will gradually fill up. As you saw, there's 150 or so trainers, so imagine 150 different NPCs rolling throughout the mansion. Like the mansion grounds, not just inside and outside. But that's going to do it for this episode. It was a little bit longer than the last couple have been, but there was a lot to go over. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you all for coming. See you soon.